Hello, my name is Eniola Niranoluwa, and welcome to my presentation. The business that I will be presenting is Glossier Incorporated. Some background information on Glossier is that it was founded in 2014 by Emily Wise, who was an intern at Vogue at the time of when she started the business. The company first got attention for its aesthetic packaging, and it is still known for its aesthetic packaging. Glossier is a unicorn company, which means that it is a startup company with a value of over $1 billion. And Glossier only has 36 products, but has an annual revenue of $100 million. So my research question was, for a company with very few available products, how are they able to successfully market their brand and be known in the cosmetics industry? So taking risks. Risk is the chance an entrepreneur takes of losing time and money on a business that may not prove profitable. One of Glossier's marketing techniques is asking their followers what they would want to buy and what they want to see. And one risk that Glossier could face by doing that is that if a consumer spends time and energy providing ideas and Glossier does not convert their idea into a product, the consumer can build a negative sentiment and might not want to buy from the company again. Economics. Economics is a study of how society chooses to employ resources to produce goods and services and the distribution for consumption among various competing groups and individuals. Glossier has raised $100 million in D-Series funding, which puts the cosmetics company's valuation at $1.2 billion. And this is a $450 billion global market that's going to be $750 billion in 6 years. So that means that it's growing 7% faster than the developed world's GDP. Global markets. The global market is huge. There are over 7.1 billion potential customers in the 194 countries that make up the global market. And due to how the beauty industry is so prominent in the United States, multiple cosmetics brands are expanding their companies' locations globally. In 2014, Glossier entered Canada and the United Kingdom, and in 2019 they came to Germany. And Glossier is rapidly expanding globally for a direct-to-customer brand. Their strategy is to quickly establish a community of followers. The word-of-mouth strategy has helped keep promotion costs down when entering new territories. Form of business. So Glossier is a corporation, which means that the business is a legal entity within the authority to act and have liability apart from its owners. So owning a corporation is good because it is easier to raise more money for investment, and it's also easier to attract talented employees. Business status. Entrepreneurship is accepting the risk of starting and running a business. In 2010, Emily Wise launched her blog Into the Gloss while she was still working as a fashion assistant at Vogue. Her blog eventually motivated her to start Glossier with just 4 products, but out of the 12 venture capital firms she visited, she was turned down by 11 and finally scored a venture capitalist in 2014. Today, the company is worth $1.2 billion and is very popular for its pink and white aesthetic packaging, with cosmetics products promising to, quote-unquote, never cover you up, turn you into someone else, or overcomplicate your routine. Leadership style. Glossier Incorporated uses a participative, leadership system. Glossier has been known to ask consumers and employees what they think will sell well, which is why their marketing strategies are a step above their competitors. This is a strategy that I think that all companies should incorporate, especially if they're coming out with something different, because if it's something that's different, it's possible that the market may not react well to it and it won't sell well. So I think that businesses should incorporate that and think about asking consumers what they are willing to see next. Everyone in the company has a say on what will benefit the brand, and Glossier provides the means of communication, such as blogs and websites, to have control over the final product that is brought to the market and reaps profit from the products. Organizational structure. Glossier uses decentralized decision making. Decentralized decision making is any process where the decision making authority is distributed through a larger group. In today's beauty industry, consumers have difficulty knowing which products are right for them, and Glossier's CEO noticed that consumers were struggling to find products that were good for them, so she took that into her own hands and used their feedback to create products that she knew consumers would buy. Operations management. Glossier makes sure that their entire production process is low cost. Unlike most beauty companies, Glossier keeps the cost down through ownership of the production process, from manufacturing, laboratory to e-commerce and production development. Glossier is a direct-to-customer company, which means that the company sells its products directly to customers without third-party retailers, wholesalers, or middlemen. In 2017, Glossier partnered with Capacity LLC, and Capacity LLC is a shipping company, and they ship companies' orders, and they were partnering with Glossier to distribute their orders. Motivation strategy. Job enrichment is a motivational strategy that emphasizes motivating the worker through the job itself, and Glossier uses this strategy. Glossier makes sure that employees have a say in what helps them to think creatively, and Glossier has started to make more formal project kickoffs to create a shared understanding of global requirements and to share knowledge, empowering engineers and designers to think creatively together and to drive towards the right outcome. I want to close off my PowerPoint by saying that Glossier uses their social media platforms to pinpoint what their customers are willing to pay for. Another reason why Glossier is very successful is because the company is gradually expanding and providing women in other countries with its products and services. By expanding the business globally, Glossier is attracting new customers. The last reason as to why Glossier is able to successfully make a profit is because employees and employers are working together to discuss what are the best marketing strategies and what will catch people's attention. Everything from Glossier's products to their marketing was essentially co-created with the customer, which is why marketing is one of Glossier's easiest tasks. This is the end of my PowerPoint presentation, and I would like to know any suggestions or anything that I would need to change. Thank you.